What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my MLB The Show 19 viewer and streamer cap franchise. 126 creative players created by you to participate in this franchise. I don't know why I'm on AAA. Good start, West. So we are 55 and 55. The end of last episode, we did make a couple deals as well. We will look over them real quick again. We shipped off Justin Turner, his old contract, and shipped off Michael Brantley as well. Michael Brantley was hitting like 350 for us, but the reality is we're too far out of the playoffs with like 50 games to go. We're not going to re-sign him, so we needed to get something. So we grabbed Zach Tarrin, and we grabbed Diego Castillo, and another cap fast edit for our rotation and our bullpen. So what we are looking at right now, the offense got worse by losing Turner and Brantley, but again, we're trying to plan towards the future. We were a sell now team for the trade deadline, and now we got to sit and watch the development and hope it works out for us. It's nice to have Kiermaier back. He is crushing at the top of our lineup. Unfortunately, there's not much throughout the full of this lineup. Will Myers is a backloaded 3N deal. Still going up, though. He's only 29, so he'll definitely be a part of this team for a couple more years. Banff Breakers continues to get better. 20 years old. He's an 82 already. Granted, 4 of that is morale, but, dude, I will take it. As long as you're getting better, I am happy with that. Hitting 288 in that number 2 spot. Rotation, take out Severino and Heaney, and this is just a god-awful rotation. Thank God we have some guys coming up. A couple pitchers in the AAA that is going to come up here. We have Taylor Serenity, which is hi, I'm Serenity. Soon, Andrew Moore, 25, probably not going to make it. And Fast Eddie is already up in the bullpen, but he's eventually just going to make it into our rotation as well. So we have a couple guys to come up with Sevy and Heaney. Didn't get too much starting pitching in the draft this year. We did get a great outfielder, an A potential closer, and a mid-tier B potential starting pitcher. So at the very least, Steve Cervantes will be up soonish to help fill out the bottom end of that rotation. But as for now, we are going to simulate the rest of this season, which is season 2. Yes, which is season 2. And then it's time to see a brand new off-season progression with all of our caps, which is going to be awesome to see. Year 3, year 4 should be pretty fun to see. So we're not going to do much right here. If we take a quick peek at the standings, we're 6.5 out. Not the worst thing in the world, but there's 3 teams above us. We're just not a good team. I don't see us going anywhere. Same situation in the wild card. There's just too many good teams above us for us to make a push. It wasn't worth it to me to keep Turner and Brantley in the hope that we can make up 7 games in 50. Alas, we are the Mariners, so I knew how that was going to end up. So we are going to push through here and see how we do. We'll take a peek. We have 3 with Cleveland, 3 with the White Sox, 3 with the Reds, Tampa, 4 with Cincy, Houston. Go back on the road for the Twins and Astros, and finish up the month with the Oakland Athletics. So let's do the first 2 series here. Okay, then. We actually sweep the White Sox and take 1 of 2. Which ends up being 2 of 3 from the Indians. So we have won 5 of our last 6 games. Well then. Could this be something magical? Riley Delgado. We take 2 of 3 from Cincinnati and take 2 of 3 from the Tampa Bay Rays. So, 12 games real quick. Haven't made much ground in the division. I'll take a game and a half. But we do make 2.5 games progress in the wild card as we are chasing our division rivals, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The A's stay below us. The Astros, it's a matter of time until they turn it on and finish 20 games above 500. It's just going to happen. Pitching rotation, our new addition here, Jose Castillo. Had a pretty good year before we got him. Hoping he can continue it. Oh, wait. Wow. That's Jose. This is Diego. Guys, just... Oh, okay. It's fine. Just let it happen. Let it happen. Fast Eddie needs to drop that ERA. But we're looking good so far. The sim for the month I'm happy with. Kansas City's going to be a tough out. Clayton Kershaw, Shohei Ohtani, my God. Ohtani gets rocked, though. Let's hope we can do the same thing. So we got to run 4 into KC and 3 into Houston. They are all at home, but I'm not expecting more than maybe 3 wins out of the 7-game homestand. We get 1, we lose 3 of 4, and we take 2 or 3 from Houston. So 3, that's about what I was expecting here. 4 with Minnesota before we go take an off day, and we get the 4-game sweep. What? Eflin pitches well. Blackburn gets the win. Sevy absolutely dominates, as does Heaney. This one in the bottom left is 3-0. So we get back-to-back shutouts and beautiful performances from our starting pitching. My God. And we are somehow 8 games above 500. I told you the Astros were about to turn it on. We're not going to catch them, but we are inching closer to the Angels here, and we are 2.5 back with the Yankees on our heels. So we are doing pretty well right now, shockingly, which is good and bad. Obviously, I would like to make the playoffs in year 2, but I really want that draft pick. But at this point, we're probably going to finish above 500, so that's going to be irrelevant. We're going to finish up the month with 2 on the road and then come back with 3 at home against the Houston Astros, or against the Oakland A's. So let's do this quick against Houston here. Split. I'm happy. I will take it. Now we finish with 3 against the A's. The Cardinals want to offer me a trade. Who do you want to give me? 27 years old and you're a 60. That is going to be a definite hard pass. We take 3 from... What is going on right now? We are not a good baseball team. Oh my Lord. Let's finish out this series. We 4-game sweep the A's as well. What the madness right now. We are 13 games above 500 and we are half a game out of the wild card and 4 games clear of the New York Yankees. Oh my Lord. We've improved to 19th. Our defense is horrendous. Hitting 272 as a team, though. Guys, what is going on? Kiermaier's drop. Banff is absolutely turning it on its head right now. 7 bombs since we started this sim. He's went up 30 percentage points since we've started this episode. My, oh my. Diego Castillo, our new addition, 3.58. Oh my gosh, can this really continue? Can we really do this, guys? I'm sorry. 7 games on the road against teams that are just not good. Let's keep it going. Didn't think. No. Don't care. Take 2 or 3 from There it is, boys. There it is. There's always an injury in the last month when you're doing well. There's always an injury in the last month when you are doing well. We lose 3 of 4 to the absolutely terrible Toronto Blue Jays because Kevin Kiermaier, our leadoff hitter, shoulder cartilage damage. He's out for 1 to 2 months. Oy, oy, oy. That will... I mean, the September call-ups are up, so it'll help a little bit. Unfortunately, Cameron Maybin is garbage. Absolute garbage. No idea why they moved Banff down to the freaking 5 or to the 6 hole. I'm actually going to lead off Markakis here because I think that's the right thing to do. We're going to do that. 26 bombs for Wellington. We're going to move him up to the 5-hole. Even though he can't hit... that's lefties. Never mind. So Markakis, Bamf. You want to tell me why Markakis is out? For who? For who, sir? You're out of your ever-living mind. Who are they bringing in here? Stop it. Stop it right now. Well, lefties, we will hit that. Then Frenmel. Dennis. Still our two-hitter, man. He's hitting too good. He's hitting too good. Joe Panic. Alright, we're going to do that. So, could be worse. It sucks to lose... Kevin Kiermaier, but we have Markakis we picked up in short time. He's hitting 311 and 45 bats. Let's hope he can push us through and make this an end. As of now, we are in the playoffs. Well, so we have something to fight for here. We are actually 4 games back of hosting a wild card. Don't think we'll get there, but we somehow are in the playoffs. We have a whole month to go still. The 500 Yankees, big. We have 6 games left against the Angels. That's going to tell us a lot. Pretty average schedule the rest of the way, so let's see what happens. 3 at home against the Yankees. We lose 2 of 3. We are still a half game up against the Angels, so these are the biggest 3 games. 3 of the 6 biggest games of the year coming up here. Clearly, the next 3 against LA are the biggest. We drop a heartbreaker. We take that one, and we lose that one. So we lose 2 of 3. We drop a half game back. Angels lose their game, so we are dead even. Dead even going into the final, 9 games or so? So we're going to do these 3 here against Texas. We've lost 7 of 9. Perfect. Good timing to lose all these games, guys. Lose against the Angels, lose against the Angels, lose against the Angels. So this is what the sim does to you, guys. This is what the sim does to you, boys. It gives you hope and then it absolutely crushes you. Take out the first week. The last 2 weeks of the season, we are legitimately 2-10. We are 2-10. We have dropped 4 games out of a playoff spot. Typical Mariners, boys. Typical Mariners. Our team is not that good anyway, so I was surprised that we were even that close. But typical Mariners, 3-8, 16-0, 8-2. Literally have lost 9 in a row. This one here is a loss. Very last game of the season. We end 82 and 80. We don't even finish second. We finished literally 10 games out, 4 games behind the Angels, and don't even finish second in our division. Well, that is what the simulations do to you. They give you hope and then they stomp all over your dreams. And that's what just happened. The playoffs, let's go take a peek here because I know some players are going to be interested. Actually, let's just do this. The Royals and Angels will meet in the wild card to face the Cleveland Indians, Orioles, and Astros. Will face each other in the other side of the ALDS. The Nats and Pirates will face on one side. The Rockies will await the winner of the Giants and the Dodgers in wild card in the National League. Let's go take a peek here at some awards. We'll kind of do this again. For the Cap recap series, we'll go a little bit more thorough. The MVP goes to JD Martinez. The Cy Young goes to Corey Klubat. Altuve also gets the the batting title. So we're looking at JD and Altuve on the same team. That's cool. Blake Trinan, the dude, 2.18, 52 saves on the year. Stephen Huffman does win the Rookie of the Year. That is a creative player. Congratulations to Stephen Huffman, who takes that down. Mike Trout to Hank Aaron. Gold Glove, we're going to roll through them pretty quick. Marcus Stroman, Wilson Ramos, Paul Goldschmidt, Ozzie Albies, Matt Chapman, Jose Iglesias, Yoenis Cespedes, Trout in center, and Cargo turning back time in right field. Silver Slugger, Eaton Wellington is the best catcher in the American League. Jesus Aguilar, Altuve, Machado, Javi Baez, JD Martinez, Mike Trout, and Bryce Harper. Over to the National League. Xander Bogaerts takes home the MVP with the Dodgers. Lance McCullers takes down the Cy Young. Corey Seager gets the batting title. Taylor Rogers gets the reliever of the year. Josh Naylor. I actually don't know if that's a cap or not. I honestly don't know. I cannot remember. Regardless, 25 home runs. 25 home runs, 80 RBIs, 287. My God. Back-to-back Cardinals taking home the Rookie of the Year. Corey Seager, Lazardo, Sanchez, Yonder Alonso, Dozier, Matt Duffy, Brandon Crawford, Schwarber, Hicks, and Yasiel. Silver Slugger goes to Kikuchi. Ah, boy. Sanchez, Matt Olson, Whit Merrifield, Andahar, Bogaerts, Stanton, David Dahl, Castellanos for the National League. Look at the league leaders real quick. Let's just see Altuve is up there. Again, we'll do this again for the cap. We'll look for specific creative players to go from there. But hits, Altuve, at-bats, Altuve 53 doubles. My God. Machado had 56 bombs. 152 RBIs for Bryce Harper. Good God. Okay then. Runs, stolen bases. Altuve literally does it all. Apparently the Indians walked more than anybody else in the history of baseball, so good on them. Pitching wins. Andrew Suarez for the Astros gets 18. Daniel Magnan right behind him also for the Houston Astros. Trinan and Chapman in it. Everybody else, Magnan and Buehler lead the ERA. Kluber gets 4 shutouts. Pitches the most innings, of course. Pitching war. Okay. To the National League. Whoa. Corey Seager crushes at everybody, of course. There's Justin Turner. He finishes as a 305 for the Diamondbacks. Corey Seager hits, at-bats, doubles, Merrifield, home runs, Matt Olson, Bogaerts, Rizzo. So the AL is definitely power-heavy. My Lord. Bogaerts, that was the MVP, 124. Not surprising to see him at the top of the list. Roberto Campos, 29 stolen bases. He is a rookie. 231. Not bad. Walks on bases. Seager slugging OPS. Lance McCullers, 19 wins. 1 short of the 20-win milestone. Runs allowed, shutouts, strikeouts. Chris Sale, Miles, Eovaldi. All right. So, not bad for the league leaders there. Top prospects, we will go take a peek in the cap recap. We will not do that right now. For our team specifically, going forward, let's actually go to the budget first. I mean, we have Castillo decision to make, Andrew Heaney decision to make. Markakis was really only a 1-year deal. The top of our guys here, Kiermaier, Trinan, Sevy, and Myers are all back for another year. Ryan Healy's back on the cheap. Blackburn will have a decision on. But if you look in the top left, we have a $2.25 million cash flow, which means we got some payroll to spend. We got some payroll. So there's some things that we can potentially do here going forward for next year as we wait for these young guys to continue to improve. Perez, Bearclaw, Eflin, and pretty much everybody else. Out of our young guys. I am excited. What I'm really excited to see is how people improve after. So if we go here to all, actually go to age. Not overall. My Lord. Feliz, Serenity, Reigns, CJ, Scherzer, Taryn, Valera, Lil Jeb, Hector Sanchez, Swiderski, Dennis Schwinn, and Fast Ede. I am most curious as to how much they improve after the season's over. The overalls don't really improve until, I mean, they improve throughout the season, of course, but they improve more once the season ends and goes to the next one. They'll jump up a couple overall points or whatever. So I'm curious how high Ben Raines goes up. His overall is even, or his morale is even, so potentially could be up to 75. Same thing here with CJ Myers. Great defensively, good speed. Really need that contact to go up a little more. Power, I'm not super worried about. Be nice to have a good leadoff hitter. Scherzer, the walk per 9 to go up a little bit would be nice, but we'll see. Once he gets to 75, 76, might be ready to go. Zach Tarrin, our future shortstop. Again, curious. He's 68. He's almost there. Lil Jeb Randall, that's another outfielder. Same thing for him. The contact needs to be up a little bit. Good speed, good defense. He will be. We got Hector Sanchez coming up, 19 years old, A potential. Taylor Swiderski, B potential for the bullpen. We all know about Bamp Breakers, already up to an 84. Only going to continue. Not the greatest defense, but hey, when you're at first base, it is what it is. So let's sim the postseason here and see what happens. Let's see. Angels advance, then get taken out by the Indians. Houston takes out Baltimore. San Francisco takes the wild card, only to be taken out by Colorado. Colorado then takes out the Pirates and awaits in the Fall Classic. One more game for Cleveland to go through. Houston takes Game 5. And Cleveland finishes out the Astros in 6. And it is the Indians and the Rockies in the World Series. And the Cleveland Indians have swept the Colorado Rockies and have taken the trophy home. So Season 2 is complete. Again, all things considered, considering the team we had, still above 500. I mean, that's okay. We're not terrible. It's nice to be above 500 and know that you have a lot of work to do and a lot of money to spend. So, boys, that will do it for episode, I believe this is 9. If I'm wrong, just ignore that I said the number 9. We will be back. The next episode, we'll be going over doing all the off-season stuff, getting the team reset for the next year. So we'll do all of our signings, free agency, if we really want to sign anybody. And we'll get the Mariners set up for Season 3 of the Franchise Creative Players Series. Coming up soon, as well as Cap Recap. We'll go over prospects. We'll go over some end-of-the-year stats. We'll go over if any of our creative players were on those World Series teams, those playoff teams, and how they did. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe. Tell your friends. I appreciate you. I love you. We'll see you next time on MLB The Show 19 Franchise Series. Take it easy.